several states this morning in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. How many people are still without power?
Also, a skimmer device found at a Lancaster County convenience store. We'll tell you what that does and the people police are now searching for.
And the community coming together weeks after a deadly fire. How the victims of that fire are getting support. Good morning, everyone.
This is coverage you can count on. WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
Good morning, everyone. It is 4:30 on this Monday morning. We're glad you're here. I'm Matt Barquero.
I'm Caitlin Smith, and if you're not sick of the rain yet, sorry, because it's going to keep coming. Maybe you're enjoying all of this rain.
It's a good indoor reading, cleaning, watching football weather over the weekend. But boy, it was hard to get outdoors yesterday. Let me show you what we have outside right now on our Storm Team Live Radar Network. We are still dealing with the remnants of what was Hurricane Helene. It's spinning to our south. It's been stalled. It's moving very slowly, and that is going to affect us again today. So we're socked in due to easterly flow coming in off the ocean. We have lots of clouds, areas of drizzle, some showers this morning. It is certainly damp out there. Now fog, not too much of a problem, but there are some spots with reduced visibility. As far as our temperatures go, we are in the 60s right now. We're at 63 in Selinsgrove, 61 Harrisburg and Lancaster, 62 degrees in York. And our 12-hour forecast today calls for a high in the mid to upper 60s with areas of light rain and drizzle persisting. So another damp day today. One more tomorrow, guys. We can get through this. I have sunshine for you later this week. Back to you.
And we could have it a lot worse because other places Helene did a lot of damage. Rescue efforts are continuing across several states as millions of people are dealing with the aftermath this morning. More than 90 people are confirmed dead and about 2.5 million people are still without power. Some people in North Carolina are still missing.
We've lost communications capabilities. It's very difficult for us to move around the community. Many of the roads are closed. Trees are down. We're clearing those as quick as we can. And a lot of the critical infrastructure that we become used to every day in normal times is now gone, and we have to work around it.
In our next half hour of News 8 Today, Amy Lou is going to be reporting on what the Biden administration is doing to try to get supplies to the most impacted areas. And WGAL is teaming up with the Red Cross to help people who have been affected by Helene. You can just scan that QR code that you see on your screen and follow the link to donate.
4:32, and we are hoping to learn more this morning about a barn fire in Lancaster County. Fire crews were called to the scene just after 10 o'clock last night on North Sattersburg Road. That's in Laycock Township. Crews were on that scene for more than 2 hours. No injuries have been reported.
Right now, police continue to investigate a skimmer device found at a Lancaster County convenience store. Columbia Borough police say that device, which is designed to steal credit card information, was found at the Turkey Hill on Linden Road. That was around 8:30 yesterday morning. Police have not said yet if anyone's information was actually stolen, but they have released several photos of people they want to talk to about it. Take a look there. And remember, if you did use a card at a place where a skimmer was found, the 8 on Your Side team says you should check your card statements for any fraudulent charges and then contact your bank and police if you find any.
This morning in Dauphin County, part of the Interstate 81 is back open after it was closed for more than 4 hours because of a deadly crash. PennDOT says a passenger of a car involved in the crash died. This was near exit 77 for Route 39 just after 6:30 last night. PennDOT says a vehicle traveling south crossed the oncoming traffic and crashed into another vehicle in the northbound lane.
We now know the name of a man who died in a weekend crash in Lancaster County. Police say 21-year-old Ryan Stiver of Ronks died in that crash. It was around 8:30 Saturday morning on Strasburg Road in Paradise Township. Emergency dispatchers say the crash knocked down a utility pole and Stiver died at the scene. State police are investigating that crash.
A York County man now facing charges after police say he broke into a home and pointed a gun at a person who lived inside. Carroll Township police say Austin Stambaugh broke into a home on Clemens Drive while that resident was sleeping. Police say Stambaugh pointed a handgun at the person, demanded they leave. That person escaped, then called police. Stambaugh was taken into custody and is now facing charges of terroristic threats and simple assault.
State police say no troopers were hurt after they were shot at while responding to a domestic situation in Indiana County. This happened in White Township. It was just before 10 Saturday night. State police say the suspect fired several shots from a semi-automatic rifle. Multiple shots hit a police vehicle and nearly hit a trooper and also the suspect's father. Troopers say they did not shoot back. They say the suspect was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Right now, an investigation continuing into a partial house collapse after a fire in Northumberland County. Dispatchers say the fire crews responded to this fire around 10:30 yesterday morning. This was on Mountain Road in Lower Mahanoy Township. The fire chief says no one lives in that home and it was destroyed after the collapse. Dispatchers say crews from both Dauphin and Northumberland counties were there to help.
A University of Pennsylvania law school professor is now facing a one-year suspension after accusations of recent racial comments. The university says other sanctions will also be imposed on Professor Amy Wax. The school says a 2-year investigation came after Professor Wax questioned the academic performance of black students and invited a white nationalist to speak to her class. Wax will lose her named chair and summer pay, but is not being fired or stripped of tenure.
2 weeks after a house fire killed a 1-year-old boy and hurt 4 others, a Lebanon County community is coming together to fundraise for the victims. Yesterday, an event in Cleona included food trucks, a DJ, raffle, and more, all to help the family recover from the fire.
People wanted to do stuff, they didn't know where to go, but to see everybody here together, like supporting this family, is just amazing.
It is now 4:36 and Commitment 2024 coverage is next on News 8 Today with former President Trump returning to the Keystone State for a rally, and when we will also see Vice President Kamala Harris back in Pennsylvania. As we head to break right now, let's give you a look at last night's winning lottery numbers.